Hello everyone, welcome back finally to Twilight Princess. It has been 2 months. I do apologize, as I said in the channel update video, the main reason why it took so long for me to finish the Deltarune series was because of one particular boss fight in that chapter, which was sadly one of my least favorite secret bosses in the Deltarune game so far. Not a bad secret boss. I don't think any of the secret bosses have been objectively bad so far. Just compared to everything, which has been mostly amazing, it tends to stand out when sometimes it doesn't hit as well as the rest. So I have a lot of work to do because I've decided I'm going to be bulk recording these episodes in advance, despite saying that I'll only be coming back in a couple of 5 to 6 days time. I'm using this time, instead of doing a break, to actually get a little bit ahead on this series in particular, because it is a pretty chill, it's going to be a pretty chill series for the most part. It's not going to take too long for me to get through it, so I might as well get through it. And once we do finish this game, or get close to it, then I'll be able to come back to Shin without any real worries, because doing 2 games at once as a series, like doing 2 series at once, does obviously make it so that, you know, the progress that you could make if you weren't doing another series, you can't make, because you're doing like 1 episode of this game and 1 episode of another game, so it kind of makes it hard for me to genuinely be as efficient. And with Shin, especially now with so much coming out in the next few months, and with obviously the Ocarina remake coming out, it's a lot. So I think what I've decided is that until we get this game done, I am not touching Shin Megami. It is not going to take that long. So first thing we're going to do is equip the bomb arrows. Yeah. God, that's a god. Okay, nice. That's good. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is definitely like a side thing. This little bombable wall. There we go. There's something pretty cool that you can get, so that's why I'm doing this. And I'm gonna say this right now. I'm sure I'd have mentioned it before, but I'm not planning on 100%ing this game. I'm gonna be as thorough that as I can, though, and as I said, there's gonna be like some side stuff that we're gonna do that I don't usually do on a replay of this game. So I think, like, yeah, pretty much I'm gonna be as thorough as I can without really torturing myself to 100% the game, and I think that's fair. It's the best of both worlds, pretty much. So, alright. And with that, I don't think this is a heart container. It is a heart container. I didn't want to look stupid. I did, like, feel like it was a heart container, but there was a very good chance that it could have just been an orange rupee or something. So glad that wasn't the case. I'm gonna be so real. So we have 1 more Twilight area to cleanse, and we technically have 2 dungeons left before we have passed the midway point of the game. So I consider the start of the Arbiter's Grounds to be the midway point, and the end of that dungeon to be like once we move past the midway point. At least that's my logic to it anyways. God damn, dude. Again, playing this game at 60 FPS is such a fucking godsend, honestly. Alright, here we go. It feels weird coming back to this. Mr. Louis, wait! Yes! My voice changes each and every time a new episode comes out. Greetings, Mr. Louis. I've come to deliver a letter. It's a letter for Barnes Bombs. Right, yeah, that, yeah. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. Bye. I'm not gonna bother reading that because it's just information that we already know, so. But yeah, no, it feels very weird to come back to this channel. It has... I spent like the last 2 months just going back to my older sort of editing style for the main channel, so it's gonna feel a little awkward to just go back to how I was with this channel. I'm gonna be honest. So do bear with me if I'm a little, like, awkward and rusty right now, because, yeah, it's been a little while. Oh, yeah, shit. There is bug. We cannot get it, though. I'm pretty sure, anyways. Oh, no, wait, I think we could get it through the boomerang, right? We're gonna try and 100% the bug collecting as well. Let's hope we succeed at that. I will look up a guide for like the remaining stuff, if remaining bugs if I can't find them as well. What? Oh, there you are. Nice. You love to see it. And there's something that's about to happen pretty soon once we get rid of these boulders. Yep. The bridge that we just crossed is now getting yeeted off the stratosphere, and we're never going to see it again until a decent chunk later into the game. May that bridge rest in peace. There's the shadow dudes. There's no real point in fighting them. I'm going to be real. Is there any rupees for us? Is it all just despawned? Yes, it has. Okay. There's also a boulder over there. We might as well go and get rid of it. Oh, not that. Oh, there we go. But yeah, there's no real point in fighting those shadow beasts. Mainly because it really doesn't get the bridge back. So it'd just be a waste of time. But yeah, man, I've finally progressed a lot with the games that I've been playing recently. So I finally finished Yakuza Like a Dragon. And that game took a lot longer than I was expecting, to be completely honest. I have a lot of thoughts on that game specifically. I will just say that I will be real. The ending to the game was really, really, really good. But I didn't gel with it as much as a lot of people did with that game, and it's a real shame because I heard a lot of good things about Like a Dragon. But yeah, I just don't, like, considering I've played so many turn-based RPGs at this point, I kind of know to a certain degree what feels good in a turn-based game and what doesn't. Like a Dragon feels very janky and not shoehorned in, but very like tacked in with the way it does its turn-based combat. It doesn't feel like it belongs. Not necessarily because it's like, oh, it's an action series that's turned into a like turn-based series. No, I specifically mean that, like, that, the way they did that gameplay was a little, left a lot to be desired, at least in my opinion, and some of the story beats of the game as well weren't personally great, at least in my opinion. Solid game, though, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, it isn't even remotely that bad. So I finally beaten that, and I think there was another game that I have beaten as well. Most people don't care about what I have beaten, but whatever. So obviously I've beaten Chapter 5 of Deltarune, and I've also beaten Like a Dragon Gaiden. So yeah, I've been on a Yakuza binge, even though I said I wasn't going to do that this year, so that's great. But I'm gonna... I think that is going to be the last Yakuza game I'm going to be playing this year. I'll be honest. I did start playing Lost Judgment, but that's gonna take so long, man. I think I'm just gonna wait until next year for that. Or when I have enough, like, free time, when I stop doing YouTube, and when I have a break from YouTube. So yeah, and I'm very close to finishing 007 First Light as well. It felt good to have a bit of a break from YouTube. It wasn't a big break, but it was enough of one. We're finally here. There's only one few shadow left. So this is the last of the Twilight you'll see, I guess. Whether or not you accomplish your final task and survive is honestly up to you. So, what will you do? Oh, dude, it looks so good. It looks so good with the shader. Oh my god, I love that. There's also a new series that I've added to the backlog of games that I want to play on this channel. And it's a Link to the Past. Because I found out recently that it does actually have a PC port. So we're going to actually do that as well at some point. It'd be pretty cool. We'll see. I might do it next year. I'm not sure yet. It's why I don't even have like a date or year time for when that is done. Or when that get started, because I actually genuinely have no idea. So again, there's a lot to do in there's a lot to do next year on the main channel. I honestly wish that I was more capable of being able to micromanage this shit, but I can't. It's a lot. Want me to let you into the Twilight? Yes. Which is why this game is such a blessing, honestly, and doing the series is a blessing, because it's, honestly, it's really chill. I'm just sort of, I get to sort of, like, just relax and, yeah, chill out. As I said, I'm super awkward today. I've not had a lot of energy the past couple of days. There's been a lot that's been going on right now, and I also just went to therapy yesterday. So I'll just say this much: my mental energy is not like at an all-time high right now. I am trying my absolute best to keep it to an acceptable degree, because I don't want it to be too awkward, but we'll see. Alright then, so I guess I'll have to help you. But what a shame that this has to be the last of the Twilight. I became so fond of seeing it covering this world. Blur. Or is it really the last you'll see? So, shall we get going? Yes. Oh, hello. It is a shame that you can't get descriptions for the enemies with Midna. I don't think you can anyways, right? No. Oh, wait, hang on, wait. No, you literally can't. You know what to do, right? First we need to find the spirit, or we won't be able to return to the light, return the light to this world, this land. My lord. My English is crazy today. The coolest thing about Midna is like her like character development actually also happens. If you read every single piece of dialogue from the Talk to Midna option, you could actually see her slowly shift into who she becomes later in the game, and I think that's really fucking cool. Again, we have never had another companion that is this good. Closest is Fi, but Fi can be very annoying. Especially on the Wii, where she constantly fucking nagged you about the Wii remote's batteries. Ugh. Alright. Senses. Sniff. Ugh. But Louis, can you at least promise me this? Just come home safely. Yes. Nice. Leah, you smell the girl, don't you? I can tell by the look on your face. Well, good. It's another clue then. But this scent could be quite old. I wonder if she's still alright. I wonder if she's dead. Chill the fuck out, Midnight Man. Come on. She really is a bit of a troll. I'm gonna make you have existential dread for no reason other than for shits and giggles. Pretty much. I don't know why I'm attacking the keys, honestly, or the shadow keys. Oh, here we go. We're officially close to the castle now. Hey, haven't we seen that castle before? I wonder what castle it could be. So we've finally made it back here. Well, only a little further, so hang in there. Or that's what I'd like to say, but there's going to be the going's a lot harder from here on out. Alright then, let's get started. That's fine with me, man. Hello. Realistically, we probably should just be aligned it, man. There's no point in wasting our time. I would like to explore this area a bit more, but literally right now we can't. Well, we can, but there's not really much to explore. It feels a little weird to be line a game, to be honest, because most of the series that we've done so far on this channel, I have been a bit thorough with it, but... Whoa. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, God, man. I wish I had more energy, man. Whatever. We're only going to be doing the Twilight area for this episode. I do think that next episode's going to be a lot more longer, because there's a lot more going on. A lot of prep work as well in between this and the next dungeon as well, so I'm gonna still try and get the episode recorded today, but ugh. Here we go to Horror Castle. The castle town in this game is honestly really fucking cool. I like it a little more compared to Ocarina, but that's probably just bias speaking. Oh yeah, we have not used the scent whatsoever throughout the entirety of going here. Hey, so did you hear? They say that a Zora child collapsed near here. I thought Zoras were typically found up north, right? I wonder why they came down here. Well, I heard that he was taken to the bar on the other side of the southern road. The bar? You mean Telma's place? She's got a laugh. It is so weird to see everyone acting like everything is fine when, like, it's so... God, I will say, the stuttering is a little... not great. The water level of Lake Hylia has gone down and you can't cross the Spirit's Cave. If the people who came to worship from far away heard that, they'd be very disappointed. It must be hard on Grandma too, because she can't do her tours. Yeah, it sucks that this particular area is making the game stutter a little, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's so weird. It's not a big deal, at least in my opinion. It's not big enough of a deal, but it is noticeable. It's probably because I'm recording it as well. Oh, hello. Human movement is so rushed and disorganized. Maybe we should go to the central plaza to perform reconnaissance. Reconnaissance? Reconnaissance? What the fuck? That's crazy, okay. I really want to take a bath. No. The person in the tent in the southwest street makes me suspicious. Meow. Because of the crowd in the southern street, all the kittens can't get through. What's happening? Can we dig through here? I'm assuming not, yeah. At least not yet. I heard a boy passed out. When? Where? I don't know. No pushing. If you want hot spring, form a line. I have a limited supply of hot spring water. The waste goes to the swift, as it is said. So what the soldier by the spring said, that was the truth? It is true. Is it true that Lake Hylia to the west dried up? What's going on? What's happening to us if we run out of hot spring water too? O spirits of Lanayru, please deliver merciful rain to Lake Hylia in the west. I haven't heard that there was a drought in Western Hyrule. Before the water supply ran out, we must stock up on water, even hot spring water. Oh, turn away! This boy, can you save him? Alright, little lady. Try to settle down, okay? I just sent for the doctor. But this is strange. A child of the Zoras. I wonder if this is all related to the incident the soldiers were talking about in the back. What an emotional reunion. Yes, a girl and a wolf. Sorry, but you know how it goes. These folks can't see you either. Bruh. The boy is so young, so innocent. To see him suffering like this. He'll be alright, little lady. Someone's already gone for the doctor. I'll tell you though, from what the soldiers at the back were talking about to everything else, there sure has been a rush of trouble lately. Yeah, not wrong. We had a ton of complaints from the citizens who can't send prayers to the spring spirit of Lake Hylia. Go there. The location is one I showed you on the map earlier. Got it? No, don't get it. What? Study it and you will know it well. I received orders from above to investigate why we can't go to the Spirit Spring in Lake Hylia. Got that? Yeah. Cool beans. Alright, here we go. That's where we need to go. Alright, so this is the bug area that we need to go to when we collect a lot of our, when we get a good chunk of our bug collection. Because you get a lot of really cool rewards and stuff, which is obviously one of the big reasons why you want to collect those bugs. So obviously we're going to be doing that. Hello, guy that looks like Tingle. Hee. Soon I shall make a killing off this town. You evil bastard. Is it this way? Yes, it is. So it's literally okay. I thought I had to go towards a different entrance. Again, my brain is so fucking blech right now. Alright, this area. I don't think we can do anything for this, yeah, right now. Sorry, I know it's annoying for me to, like, explore every nook and cranny as if, like, I'm playing this for the first time, but as I said, I want to be as thorough with this as I can. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. Oh, this fucker. Lake Aria's newest hangout. Flora and Fail buys water drop. Top. Land of Fantastication head right for the flight by foul main attraction. These words, man. The Great Bridge of Hylia. Nice. Yeah, that definitely looks very dried up. Hey, do you smell anything funny? Oh no, it's gasoline! Yeah, we're absolutely cooked. Yeah. Yeah. This is completely fine. Oh no, we're trapped! Get out of here! Right, we'll do. No. Okay. Nice. We did it with absolute efficiency. And here we are, Lake Hylia. Very cool section of the game. Oof, that was a close one. We're lucky that puddle was there down below, huh? So this is Lake Hylia, but there's so little water. It sounds like the Spirit Springs should be somewhere around here as well. Anyway, let's take a look around, Blur. The drop in water has been faster than predicted. At this rate, Lake Hylia will dry up to it later against time. We've had absolutely no water flowing from upstream. There's no mistaking it. Something must have happened at the water source in our home, Zora's domain. Yet, how are we to return upstream to our home? But the way things are now, we can't even walk back there. Yeah, that sounds pretty fucked. Hello, dude. How's it going? Yeah, I'm too old for this. Fairy and Fairy's wonder-top land of fantastication. Bleh. It's a grand reopening at the new lake bottom location. Bleh. Yeah, nice lake. Don't lakes have more, I don't know, water? Did the Zoras who lived upriver do something? Or is it a curse from that spirit that floats around up there? Or whatever. That's not like I could go up and complain. That's way too high. What's that? A customer? Yeeks! It's a monster! Well, dude. Hello, dude. How's it going? Oh no! We've been bamboozled. time for you to die. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Oh, god damn it. Okay, dude. Alright, I'm being way too impatient. Okay, bro. Bro, fucking target him! What the fuck? Oh my god, are you dead ass? Okay, for some fucking reason, it's just not... Okay, can I... Finally, dude. That was weird. I don't know why it didn't allow me to do that before. That's... yeah, odd. Okay. There we go. Nice. Alright, time for you to die. Nice. Hey, stop it! I'm your new master now, settle down. Hey, why don't we use this guy to get us all the way up to the lake's water source? Alright. Minigame time! Let's go, dude. This is a pretty cool section to the game. I would assume that this was an inspiration for Skyward Sword. Oh, okay. I'm doing well so far. No. Alright. If I do fail this though, that would be very embarrassing. Alright. We're not doing too bad so far. Fuck. Nice. First tried. Nice. God damn, I might even need to, like, once we get to a certain point in this recording, I might need to stop the recording and just continue the episode tomorrow, because... God damn, I was not expecting to be this emotionally just dead today. We're here already? That bird turned out to be more useful than I expected. Well then, where's the village of the Zoras? Let's look for it. It's getting cold, hurry up. Will do. I mean, what are those Zoras up to anyway? The river's run out totally, right? Dry, right? I can't work like this. Ugh. Cold. Miss my fur coat. Oof. Feels bad, man. Yeah, we actually do need the hearts. Hello! Yep, this looks completely, totally normal. yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy. I mean, it was kind of like that in Ocarina as well. There was like a moment when you were an adult that, that it turned into a, like pretty much a freezer. Yeah, here is pretty much the same, but it's obviously a little more extreme with the way, You know, there's like icicles and shit like that. I don't know. I think this is really a really cool, honestly, kind of fucked up. It's, especially when we go like later into this, it's actually quite fucked up. Oh hey, what's going on here? I thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought that it would be all frozen? This is the Zora village, right? Why don't I see any then? Yeah. Well, anyway, let's check things out. Let's find the Zoras. Yeah, y'all may not like the answer to that. I think we can get up from here. Let's go. Nice. Alright. Okay, bro. Oh. My brain's just not there today. Okay, bro. There we go. A little embarrassing that I failed that, but whatever. As you can probably tell by the souls there, I think you probably already could gather what happened to the Zoras. It's honestly pretty fucked up, I can't lie. Oh, fuck off! What the hell? Nah, that's silly. Okay, hang on. Alright, there we go. Dude, fuck! Oh my... Oh, come on. Oh, fuck off. I should not have taken that much damage just from doing that, bro. Oh, I'm about to honestly end the recording here and just, like, do it on the next day when I'm feeling a bit better right now. I cannot believe that right now, of all times, I'm just so emotionally just bleh today. A portal has opened here too. We can finally warp. If you want to breathe the air of the world of light for a moment, let me know and I'll take you there. There we go. There it is. Those are Zoras. Wow, this is really strange. What in the world happened? Hey, what do you want to do? We can't just leave them like this. Oh, you're starting to care, Midna? I think we all need to do is swallow them out. It does us no good just to stand here thinking. Let's leave and come back later. The portal should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice and come back here. Yeah. We're going to have to... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt the ice and then we'll go and get like the container for like the light orbs. My god. We're going over to Death Mountain. Yeah. Nice. Sorry, I was just vibing to music. This thing has been here for a while now, but it's still pretty hot. But yeah, it is. Time to thaw that ice out, baby. Midna's an absolute Giga Chad. The fact that she can lift pretty much an entire meteorite, like, that is that big is fucking crazy, dude. Oh, here we go. This is a very cool cutscene, I can't lie. Woo! Seeing this in like 60 is crazy. Woo! That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And there we go. The Zora are freed. The crazy part is I don't even think we get an explanation as to why it turned into ice in the first place. At least I don't think so. I don't think we got an answer for that. I could be very wrong. That's like one of the only things. I'm pretty sure we don't even get in it. No, yeah, no. I'm assuming they answer that in the manga for the game. Yes, that does exist. I still have yet to read it yet. I want to. Who knew that something so dangerous would come in handy? Yeah. Alright. The Zoras are safe now, so let's go. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? Let's hope so. Ugh. Are you okay? What was those waterfall pool? What about those in the waterfall pool? Here we go. We're about to get yeeted. Wait. Mummy? Please, you must allow me to thank you. Literally, funnily enough, literally, for revitalizing both my people and the spring, which is the water source of all the lands of Hyrule. In life, I was the elder of this Zora village and the queen of my people. I was called Rutella. Not to be rude, but you guys didn't do it. We didn't do it for you guys. The Dark Ones. They raided this village and, as a message to my people, executed me before them. Oof. Young man, you have taken the form of a proud beast. I have something to ask of you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one Rallies? I think, yeah. To Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. But I fear danger followed him from this doomed place. I feel it. His presence grows fainter to me over time. But my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please. Would you save my dearest Prince Rouse? I'm gonna confuse his name for Rousey from Deltarune, dude. The Deltarune brainwat is real. Don't let other people tell you otherwise. If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water. I wonder what that is. The power will grant you to the ability to swim and respire in very deep water as if you were a Zora. Please save my son. Alright. So if you help her, she'll grant you the power to swim in deep water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, but now I think about it, I don't suppose you should meet the prince as a wolf, huh? So, no need to return to the world of light then, huh? I think there is something that we should do. I don't think we can do it right now, but there is something we need to do during this Twilight part of the game. Looks like the shot that impacted of that impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow too. It sped up the flow because there's no water to begin with when the water was released, so that's why it's going a lot faster than usual. The water should flow all the way down to the lake. Why don't you let it take you there? At least I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't know. I'm fucking dumb. So there's honestly a good chance I'm probably not right about that. Not right about that, but whatever. Can I Oh wow, it's risen all the way. Oh, okay, fair enough. And there we go. Lake Hylia is actually now a real lake. Hello, dude. Ugh, are you awake yet? Look. We got washed all the way down to Lake Hylia, just as I predicted. And it looks like we're right in front of the Spirit Spring to boot. Talk about lucky. Well, let's go. Snap over it and get to the Spirit Blur. This is like, out of all of the Twilight sections in this game, it is clearly the longest out of all of them. Which makes sense, it's the last one. And sorry to say this, and I'm sorry to spoil it. But this is legitimately the last time that you will have to collect the spirit orbs in the game. So I am the last of the spirits of light, consumed by twilight. Hero, chosen by the gods, who have done well to make it this far. Gather my scattered tears of light. Right, there we go. That's what they're called. Again, I would have remembered that if my brain wasn't so fucking garbage today, dude. That was stormed by shadow. Gather them in this. Yeah. Got the vessel of light. That's what it is. Yeah. Collect my light. Lift the final cloud of twilight that threatens to cover all of Hyrule. And there we go. Oh. There we go, nice. Hello, it has officially been a day since the last recording. I'm feeling at least a little better. Not a whole lot better, but better enough to continue, so let's go ahead and do the shit. We're obviously going to first tackle the bugs in this specific area before we move on to the other areas. There's one over here. Yep. I don't think this is going to take that long, if I'm going to be absolutely honest. There's a good chance that this, at maximum, might take like 50 minutes long in total. It probably might even take less than that, so it's always the prep work that tends to take the longest when you do the Twilight sections of the game. So what's that over there? You will never see me absolutely hate the Wolf League sections, but even I have to admit it's like one of the weakest parts of the game. What? Oh, right. If you blew that grass there, the monster bird that was just here should come back. And even if you can't play it yourself, maybe you can sit there and howl the same song. Yep, we will be using that very soon. But yeah, obviously my favourite part about this game is the soundtrack and dungeons and the story. The Wolf League sections aren't as bad as... Well, I'll say this. I don't find it as annoying as most people do, but even I have to admit that it's like... that it is one of the weakest aspects of the game, just simply because the prep work sometimes can take longer than the actual collecting of the bugs. So, or getting rid of the bugs, so. I don't think it's a bad aspect of the game, though. That's one thing I'll have to disagree with. It's like the overworld for this game. It's average, you know. It's not egregiously bad, but it's just nice that it's there. And honestly, like beyond just like the Wolfling sections with the Twilight, obviously, moments. Wolflink as a concept and the way they integrate him into the story obviously is pretty fucking cool. Could the execution be done better? Honestly, yeah, but for the most part, I really do not mind a little bit of busy work that that it can sometimes be for these sections of the game. It's fun, at least in my opinion it is. I'm pretty sure, at least in the Wii U version, there isn't a bug here behind the shop, so that's cool. Okay, can I kill you, please? That'd be great. Oh my god, are you dead ass? Oh my god, man. Okay. Come over here. Please. Oh my fucking god. What is going on? Why is that bug stuck? The bug is literally stuck. It's literally... There's literally a bug. That's fucking hilarious, bro. Okay. Well... Oh, finally, dude. What the hell? That was weird. Okay. There's only one more left here, and then we should move on to the next area. Which... Can't exactly remember where we need to go next after this. I think it's somewhere close to Zora's Domain again. Okay. No. Okay. That worked out. Alright, cool. Now... Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I was correct. There's also another house stone up there as well. I probably should just look at the map and just... Oh my god. Yes. I mean, it literally is called Zora's Domain. There's one little area. I guess it can be. I guess it is called Sora's River. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, that's where we need to go. And there's sadly, we will be required to do the bird, flying the shadow bird or minigame thing, and there is a couple of bugs that we'll have to kill throughout that minigame as well, so if you fail then you have to do the whole thing again. It's a little annoying, I'll be honest. Or the flying shadow beast. Genuinely, I actually have no idea what the names... Even though, like, I'm a massive fan of this game, I should know about, like, almost all of the enemies' names, but I've never been good with names. I'm gonna be real. And I absolutely have no idea exactly in canon what the actual, like, shadow beasts in these games are called. I think they're called interlopers, but then again, I could be absolutely misremembering a certain scene. I don't know. In the grand schemes, it doesn't matter. So. Here we go. Wish me luck. Hopefully we first try this. I doubt it though. Alright, here we go. Yeah, look at that. There's the bugs. Let's hope that I do a good job here. Oh, immediately. Oh, fuck off. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, there's another one over there. A decent chunk of them are on this minigame as well, I'm pretty sure. Oh, fuck's sakes. Oh. Fuck this little bug. There we go, nice. That's not all of them though. Unless it is, I don't know. Is that all of them? Surely not. Okay, maybe it is. Okay, shit. Fair enough. I first tried it, that's good. Yeah, I first tried it, nice. But yeah, that minigame can absolutely be very annoying to get through as a first-time player of the game, so... I remember a couple of times I did rage at at that particular minigame where you have to collect the bugs there. Because it really, honestly, if you don't know what you're doing, it really is quite annoying, so... Hello. What's that, a bug? Ew, nasty, why is it so big? Golly, I'm so sick of roughing it in the boonies. Okay. Thank you. Huh? It's gone? That was nasty. I hope it doesn't come back. Ugh, well. Golly. Work is tanking just as hard as my personal life these days, damn. Oof. Alright, here we go. Another house stone. I don't know why this cutscene exists. Okay. Okay, I did not first try that. That's embarrassing. There we go. I did not first try that. That is very embarrassing. Whatever, it is what it is, man. Nice. Dude, this environment looks so pretty, man. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Will do, man. Alright, yep, Hyrule Castle, makes sense. Alright, sick. We have done that now. Onward to Zora's Domain, I'm pretty sure. You think Prince Raoul's passed through here? He must have. This is the only waterway that connects to Hyrule Castle. Come, let's follow this path and search for him. Wish you luck. Oh, there we go. There's a couple of bugs down there. Prince Bowser is so young. To think the queen... Ugh. If we fracture our troop strength with too many parties searching for the prince, our guard here will be too thin. Yeah. No, not our prince too. No. It's better not to even think such unlucky thoughts. Attacks by shadow beasts, volcanic boulders in the throne room. What in the world is going on? It appears that the cave to Snow Peak is still frozen over. I suppose we'll have to wait a bit longer. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a little frozen over, you know. Not too cold. Alright. I need to stop, like, spamming the in and out of the sensors. It's probably quite annoying to some viewers that are watching it, so I do apologise. But that static can be a little annoying to sort of traverse through with. As I said, it's, yeah, okay. It might not even take an hour, honestly. Oh, 50 minutes. It might only take like 40. Especially if I'm going to be editing some of this video to make it a little more bearable for some viewers. Oh, fuck's sakes. Fucking bug. Come on, bro. Dude. There we go. Nice. Only 4 more to go. Oh no, there's a chest. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, I've actually between these recordings I've finally beaten 007 First Light. Great game. I don't really have many complaints about it other than there was only like probably 2 moments in that game where the puzzles in it were a little silly and not really telegraphed well, but other than that. So I honestly, hey, we can clap from here. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed that game. I'll be real. And I like the fact that it wasn't too long as well. It was only like 20 hours in total. And I kind of miss that in games. I really wish they weren't like typically like 30 to 40 hours long nowadays, but you know. I have the time to play them, like don't get me wrong, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I like that a lot of games take that long to beat now. Because a lot of it feels very like filler sometimes. There's another one over here, so... Hello? How's it going? Bye. Okay. Ooh, wait. What's over here? Is this like... Isn't this blocked off? This... Yeah, thought so. Yeah, that's a shortcut to Hyrule Field. Cool. We'll open that up. I doubt we'll even need to use that shortcut, but, you know. As I said, I want to be as thorough with this as possible, so we will do that. I think one day I would like to replay Skyward Sword on this channel as well. We're kind of going on a Zelda sort of fest right now, and I can't lie. I'm really happy about that. So I think at some point we will one day do Majora's Mask as well. I've always been too scared to actually give that a real go because I really don't like the fact that time moves while you're also in a dungeon, so the time runs out. you have to do the whole dungeon again from scratch. It's always, I know, like, with the PC port, I know that there's a setting to turn that off specifically, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's always kind of frightened me, the idea of that, so it is kind of the main reason why I've never truly bothered trying to try to fully beat that game. It's the only 3D Zelda game that I haven't beaten yet, besides like Wind Waker, but I got very, very close to the end of that game and I just dropped it off for no reason. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know why. It was because of the fucking Triforce Hunt bullshit that was in that game. That really made it kind of a slog near the end to play, I can't lie. Not a bad game by any means, of course, but I think am I going the right way? I don't think I am. No, I'm not. Ah, okay, there we go. Yeah. There we go. That was there. That shouldn't have taken as long as it did. Yeah. Okay. The fuck are you? Oh, ow, you bastard. Oh my god, are you for real? Oh my god, how did you miss? Okay, there we go. Alright. The only two that's left, well, the only one that we have left is at Hyrule Castle, so we might as well go back. And there's one more secret one. Ooh, I wonder where it is. It is cool because, like, it isn't, like, the last bug isn't listed on the map. I did sarcastic go, ooh, but it is kind of cool. And the final bug for this game is quite disgusting. I'm gonna be so real. Back to Hyrule Castle. I would love to play this game in VR, man. I seriously would. I think with the fact that this is now, like, the PC port is a real thing for this, there's a very good possibility that it's now really possible to have a native VR mod for this game. I don't know how you would make it work, to be honest, but I'd really love it. I would really love to be able to play this game in VR, I'll be so honest. That'd probably be the only time I would ever replay this game again after this, is if there was a VR mod for it and it's decent, so who knows. The mod potential for this game, because of Dusklight, is quite, like, the potential is quite massive. I do hope one day eventually we'll get to the point where we'll be able to have, like, actual custom you know, ROM hacks in quotes, where it you know, is a completely new game and shit like that. I think that would be really cool. But obviously, ROM hacks for this would require a lot more effort compared to, like, a ROM hack for, let's say, an N64 game or Ocarina and Majora's Mask. So, I don't know. Oh, fuck off, dude. These little barriers are seriously so annoying, man. Okay. I would be doing this first try if it wasn't for these dumbass barriers that I keep on... Okay, come over here, please. So luring the fucking enemies is quite annoying. There we go. Alright. We're about to finish off this Twilight Zone. I did realize as well that there's a good chance that we might have to split up the episodes between, you know, the prep work to getting to the next dungeon as well as the actual dungeon, because the prep work for this game, for, like, the next dungeon, takes a pretty long time to get through. It's not bad, and obviously I will say this much: I really love the in between sections between dungeons. It's like some of my favorite moments in this game. But because of that, I do think that it's a little bit unrealistic to expect. Because if I do it all in one episode, there's a chance that it will be like 4 hours long or something, and I don't want to make a video that long unless it's absolutely necessary. So okay, bro. There we go. Hey, what's going on? There should be one more. Where could the last two be? What? There it is. What the fuck's going on? This is weird. Yeah. Oh, you ain't tripping, Midna. Yeah, no. That is certainly weird. Look at that. You big boy. The atmosphere. Oh, dude, that was... Oh. Dude, the atmosphere here is great. Alright, here we go. I need to remember this is on, like, the original, like... This isn't mirrored, so I have to go this way to go there, yeah. I've been so used to, like, the mirrored, like, in, like, the Wii. I think it was also a thing in, like, the Wii U. I could be wrong about that. Where instead of having to go this way, you would have... Actually, I could just show you, dude. I could just show you with the settings. I think. Yeah, mirror mode. So this would be like the Wii version. This is what you would see in the Wii. This is what I'm used to. Yeah. But in the original GameCube, as you saw, it was not that. So it's so weird, man. I don't know why they did that, to be honest. One of the most disgusting fights in a Zelda game, at least in my opinion, at least in terms of the design for this, is pretty gross. Hello, Jaws. It's disgusting. Yuck. Alright. Let's put him out of its misery as quickly as possible. Alright. We are speedrunning this because I do not want to look at this bastard any more than you do. Alright. Okay, alright. Come at me, bruh. Please die. Please die, bro. Okay, we got one more. It's the typical 3-hitter. Alright, this is the last one. Nice, okay. Die! Yep, alright. Okay, bro. Get on the fucker. Alright, here we go. Nice. GG's. We sped won that fight. It is one of the easiest boss fights in the game, but it's still really cool. At least in my opinion, it is. And there it is. We've done it. Let's go, dude. Nice. The vessel of light is full of tears and light has returned to this area. Nice. You make sure to get that last few shadow now. See you later. Alright, nice. I will say, all of the spirits' designs look so fucking cool as well, dude. My name is Luneru. Wow, it's so on the nose. Your efforts have at last restored each of us light spirits in Hyrule. O hero chosen by the gods. The dark power that you seek. It waits at a temple set in the bed of Lake Hylia. Blur. But before seeking it, you must now bear witness one of the most traumatic things in the Zelda series known to mankind, and you must never forget it. You must know that it was the will of the goddesses that locked away the forbidden power. As I said, we are about to witness one of the most genuinely fucked up scenes in a Zelda game, at least in my opinion. It is the only scene that really you could truly compare it to Majora's Mask, and you would go, oh yeah, I could see that being in Majoria. It's genuinely that fucked up, so we're gonna let this play. Yeah. Oh, seeing this at 60 is gonna be so fucked. I used to have nightmares of this scene as well. When all was chaos, the goddess descended and gave us order and life to the world. Blur. This is auto-scrolling. They gathered power equally to all those who dwell in the light and then returned to the heavens. Okay. The land where the goddesses descended came to be known as the Sacred Realm. This is totally normal. For ages, the people lived at ease, content in mind and body. But soon word of the Sacred Realm spread through Hyrule and a great battle emerged. Yep, you were seeing that correctly, yep. So fucked up, dude. I used to have nightmares about this scene, dude. Like, genuinely. That and Zant, as a kid. Among those living were the light interlopers who excelled at magic appeared. Wielding powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the Sacred Realm. Dude, this auto-scrolling is so fast. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Oh. Fucking Christ. I know what the thumbnail's gonna be. It was then that the goddesses ordered us 3 light spirits to intervene. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered. Dude. You know this magic. It is the dark power you seek, the fused shadow. O hero chosen by the goddesses, beware. Those who do not know the danger of wielding power will, before long, be ruled by it. Never forget that. Dude, look at his grin, dude! Even someone as pure as him, like, can get influenced by that shit, dude. The few shadows are no joke. The dark power that you seek is within the sleeping lake bed temple in Lake Hylia. Fucking crazy, dude. Absolutely. I miss this. I know it's like a rarity, and that's why it makes these kinds of moments so special when it is in a Zelda game. Oh, man. I would love if the next mainline Zelda game had a scene that is that genuinely dark and, like, disturbing. I think that would be really fucking cool, dude. There's one of my favorite scenes in the game, period. And as I said, it gave me nightmares as a kid, and it was, you know, something. It was the kind of nightmares I had for, like, literally years, especially Zant. So yeah, that scene in particular stuck with me throughout my life, because of just how just genuinely war, I would even go as far to say that was. And I like that they showed that Link isn't completely like pure of heart. Like he can also be influenced by that dark magic just as much as anyone else, right? And as you can see, clearly the light spirit had to yank it out of him, just so that he can break out of that trance. So fucking interesting, dude, man. Again, love the story of this game. But yeah, that's going to be it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we will be doing the prep work for the Lake Bed Temple. And I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how long it takes to get through the prep work of the dungeon. There's a good chance it may take us like over an hour. But if it takes under that, then I might consider doing it all in one episode, but we'll have to wait and see on that. So, yeah. But anyway, take care, and thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for waiting for so long for me to come back to the Louis channel. I do appreciate it. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye-bye.